Hey, IDK. Project Spike sculpting. Yep. More surface detail. This looks a bit weird. It looks a bit too pointy. I always get so self-conscious when I'm sculpting this area, like, but it has to be done. Someone's got to do the job. Another boy, or the same one? Same one. I guess what I do in the next 20 seconds will determine whether or not if this is a boy or a girl. This leg still needs some work. It's just all lumpy and no form. Well, I mean, there is some form here, but it's mostly all lumpy. Yo, Mao, how's it going? Get it? It's Mao how's it going? Every day we stray further from God. I have to turn on the AC because my laptop is throwing off a lot of heat. That's when you know you're a pro gamer. Your gaming laptop catches fire. The curtains behind the laptop catch fire. Your desk catches fire. Your coffee, yeah, your coffee gets like it starts to boil and then it blows up into a steam explosion, and then the steam explosion catches fire. That's how you know when you're a pro gamer. Hey, have any of you guys played like Destiny 2 Beyond Light yet? It's the new expansion pack. I was thinking about getting it, but they removed so much content, and apparently cheaters are still in the game, even though they cut back on a lot of the cheat. I don't know. But then if I play Destiny 2 Beyond Light, I won't have a whole lot of time for Unreal Engine. That's kind of a bummer. Plays that Destiny one day and Unreal another. I guess that could work. But why play Destiny when you can make Destiny? Sorry guys, that sounded a lot more badass in my head than when I actually said it. I feel like it's hard to get into Destiny nowadays with all the lore and content that's not available anymore. That's kind of how it is with a lot of games though, isn't it? Like a lot of games are getting old or already are old, but people still play them. Yeah, I can see how it's a bit overwhelming. I was overwhelmed at first. I was like, oh man, do I have to play Halo to understand all of this Destiny stuff? Or do I have to play Destiny 1? Because I haven't personally played Destiny 1. So that was kind of like a huge, what am I, who am I and what am I doing here moment. But I don't regret playing Destiny 2. Good experience overall. Just like playing through the main campaign, enjoying all the gunplay. Good times. Does the BM team still have Destiny fights to see who's superior? No. Sadly, we don't really play Destiny 2 together anymore. In fact, Maddock and I think a few others have abandoned me and Bethan to go play what's that game called? Oh god, it's like the Path of Exile slash Diablo type of game. Not Wolcen. Fuck, I have it in my library. I'll just go look at my library. What is it called? Oh my god, I do not have it in my library. What? I have it in my library. I thought I had it. Grim Dawn? Is it Grim Dawn? Yes, it's Grim Dawn. Okay, yeah. So they play Grim Dawn now. Yes, he has a meat shield. Hey Madari, welcome back to the stream. Meat shield, yes. This is well and truly a meat shield. You know what I should have done? You know, I sculpted like the dude, you know, the body just hanging out of the back. I should have put that guy onto the shield. Then it would be an actual meat shield. He's always like permanently holding up a human, something that resembles a human. Ah, and then if the player like hits it, like the meat shield will scream in agony and like splurt blood everywhere. Metal as fuck. Never too late. I can even stick it on after I'm done with the sculpt. So I don't know. I'm worried Maddock isn't gonna like it, so I'm I'm hesitant to add stuff like that on. Because if you think about it, like if I add like a human or like some sort of alien or monster creature thing to the shield, if I do that, every single one of these monsters is going to look the same. So it would look kind of odd for like every one of these monsters to have the exact same creature on its shield, animating the same way. So I can see how that could like create some sort of it's almost like tiling textures. Like you can see like the obvious tiling, except this is for like creatures. Guys, know what I mean? That makes sense. That's very generous, Mr. Merks. I wonder how where we're going to get voice actors, if voice acting is going to be a thing. Like it would be nice to hear more than like the hoo ha, you know, like all the combat noises. Those are pretty much the only voices in the game so far. Like if it'd be nice if you like talk to people, they'd be like it'd at least say like or something like that, you know? Like kind of like in Minecraft with all the villagers, they're like her. Damien found the voice asset pack that Madoc uses. Oh no, Minecraft villager noises are. I don't know why, but Minecraft villagers always remind me of Squidward. They look exactly like Squidward if he painted himself tan or like human. Like Squidward in a human suit. I heard Minecraft is getting a substantial update too. There's a lot of interesting stuff coming out in the gaming world the coming months. Wait, why don't we still have a Minecraft server and Exanima community? I don't know. That was those are fun times though. I remember I still remember I put up like posters of like G or someone. I forgot what that joke was about, but I plastered the entire town with like posters. It's pretty funny. And then we had like I built a castle there, like a work in progress castle. It was like my brothel or something, my harem. It was like Zeth's harem. can go in and then like pay. You can pay at the chest. There's a chest that collects donations. Damn, this dude got some serious hemorrhoids, right? This detail here is for like the people. You know how like some people play Skyrim and then when they kill like an enemy and then they just like waggle it around with their mouse? This detail here is for those people. Hey, you should make a Twitch account, baby, and then join in on the stream chat. You can troll people with me. Deathros, didn't you walk into your castle and fall for Orlax's fursuit trap? No, I didn't. I think it was broken when I got in there. Yeah, like I went in there and there's like this massive hey, there's this massive hole in the ground. And then I saw like some redstone contraptions. And then like someone told me, oh, there's like a trap there, or like put it there. I was like, what? Bro, is that YouTuber GF becoming Twitch GF? Yep. He's just like trolling me whenever I'm on stream. It's really annoying. I'm going to punish her later by making her do all the dishes and cooking for me and doing all the womanly stuff. Stop touching my face. Ow, what the fuck? Domestic abuse? Jesus. Oh, I'm wearing it inside out, whatever. It's fashion. It's fashion to wear your shirt inside out for the entire day and not notice it. Like who cares? In these trying times, like you should be allowed to wear your shirt inside out and not have people make fun of you. Too late, I'm calling the cops. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was fun playing Minecraft. But like if I find that if I play Minecraft too long, the novelty of just placing blocks and having infinite freedom kind of wears off. Like eventually you get all the best stuff anyway, and then what do you do then? I guess you can just like build more and more stuff, but eventually like kind of ask yourself the question, why not just make cool stuff in Unreal Engine or Unity if you're gonna spend that much effort designing castles? So that's how I burn out of Minecraft. Like I have these really cool ideas of what I want to build, but then I'm like, there's always this voice in the back of my head. Why build them in Minecraft when you can just build them in a game engine and then you can just play the game? Yeah. When I was really into Minecraft, I think it was around uh yeah, I think it was like around 2016, 2015. I think that was my golden years for Minecraft. I just like play Minecraft and learn how to 3D model. There's this really cool mod that I play that I try to find whenever I play single player Minecraft. It used to be called Archimedes ships, but now I think it's called like Da Vinci's vessels. But anyway, you can like create a floating ship if you wanted and just like fly it around, and it's like flying your base around. So it's pretty. I feel like that freshens up Minecraft a lot. Like if you want to play Minecraft and you're feeling kind of burnt out, you guys should go check out the mod. Like being able to move your base around and just have a different scenery when you're looking out the window is pretty dope. Yeah, it's called Da Vinci's Vessels. I think that's like the latest version. I think it's for like 1.12. I don't know. I forget, but it's a few versions back. I think it maybe updated. I really can't tell. I haven't played it in a long time. But yeah, just being able to like explore. Okay, so you're like in your base, right? There's a way to like pilot your entire floating castle. There's just like this block that you like right click and then you can like pilot it. And then once you reach like a place where you want to explore, you just park it and then uh you can use like a bucket of water or something and just drop down. And then you can go explore, fight, loot, kill some cows, hump some pigs. And then you can go back up to your base, drop off all your loot. Pretty fun playstyle. It's like a nomad playstyle, but you have your own house. Pretty awesome. BM stands for bowel movement. Doesn't. Night. Girlfriend's going after bed. BM stands for big matriculations. Big matriculation. Need a sip of tea. Good tea. We bought this really nice organic chamomile and spearmint a few days ago. My girlfriend thinks it's weird, but pretty good. Pretty good chamomile tea. I wonder what kind of tea they would have in theirs. Oh, Conrax, welcome back to the stream. Due to COVID, all the good tea shops have been closed in your town. It's awful. Yeah, I heard like a lot of small businesses are really hurting. Which sucks because like the small businesses are usually the ones that offer the best products. Well, oftentimes, not usually, but oftentimes. I know a lot of small restaurants in Malaysia are closing, which kind of sucks because Malaysia is like the kind of like the capital of Asian food. Just because there's so much influences from everywhere. A bit like the melting pot of Asia. They have uh you have like the indigenous Malay people, and then you have like islanders. You have like Indonesian people, you have Cambodians, Vietnamese. You have like people from Bangladesh too. Like a lot of people from India are here. Chinese, of course, Japanese, Koreans, Taiwanese. Yeah, like everyone, everything's here. Yeah, if you want to like try like every type of food Asia has to offer, you guys can come to Malaysia and yeah. But if you want like good Japanese food, I would just go to Japan for that because it's it's hard to find good sushi place here. I mean, there are good sushi places, but they're a bit you usually have to like reserve. You have to like place a reservation for those because they're usually all booked up on people. Am I serving? No. Uh, yeah, sure, Conrax. So you've heard about the like the global illumination, right? I'm sure like most people have heard about the global illumination. So that's coming. And there's just a bunch of other smaller visual changes and fixes. So imagine this, right? So Maddock adds the global illumination system, right? But then he notices like all these small small things about about the game world that don't look really good after he applies the global illuminations. So that's kind of what he's been fixing so far. All these days, he's yeah. So just like small stuff like he's updated the cloth, uh, like the default cloth material has been updated quite a bit. Um, he still wants to make the metal material look even better than it already is, which is kind of nuts. So yeah, there's just been like a ton of small tweaks that I don't even know how to like talk about at all. Yeah, just like a bunch of minor small uh improvements visually that will come with the GI update. But for like story content, I don't think anything is coming relatively soon. So it's I don't think there's gonna be any story stuff for uh like like actual story content like new new monsters, new armor, etc. New story. I don't I don't think any of that's coming for a while. Not until after the arena update. Although maybe procedural weapons might come sooner for Gloria. I don't know. I just haven't heard anything about new story stuff. So it would be safe to assume then the existing story mode saves won't be really impacted. For the GI update, I shouldn't think so because that's global illumination is all about light. Um, and like replacing materials isn't really replacing anything that would break a game, at least in my opinion. So I think your story mode saves should be safe, but I can't guarantee that because I don't work on the engine. Like if all Maddock did was like replace uh, materials and also update some meshes, as well as add global illumination, I don't see how that would break a save. But yeah, you never know. Like maybe he changed the map around a little bit, but I think I think he would have talked about that if he were going to change the map around. You still didn't try the game with a new render, I assume. No, I don't. I don't have access to the engine. Like I'm not in Italy with Maddox, so I get the update along with you guys. I need more tea. That's right. One of us. That isn't about time you moved to Italy. Uh, nah. It's too hot there. I always thought a hot country meant like sexually aggressive men, right? Like don't like uh the hotter temperature climates have more sexually aggressive men. That's what I always thought. I guess that doesn't really explain uh like the Vikings. I really have no idea. Maybe I could become more sexually aggressive. I don't know if that's possible. You know me, I'm already a sexual tiger. Oh god, that was really cringy. Genghis Khan. Not with him again. It's a very small thumb. That like his thumb is that really just polygroups that and polygroups they don't have to the reselection. Wanna alter the arm. That I'm gonna do that to all of the arms, just the arms so you don't have to select. Wait, Canadian winters actually get that cold? That's nuts. That- No wonder my older brother got got like some gained some weight. Like my older bros in Canada. I remember when I was in Germany, I was just like eating. I was just putting on weight when I was in Germany. Because it was like so cold, you know? And then I was like walking around outside, just want to eat something really hot and really tasty. I think I gained a few pounds in Germany. Went to Thailand and yeah, like most people, like I usually don't go outside because it's so hot. Like when I do, it's just to go outside to go to another place with air conditioning. Basically, if I go outside, it's to go to a car with air conditioning, and from the car, I usually go to a building with air conditioning. That's how you survive in tropic Asia. Where did you go to in Thailand, by the way? Yep, that's pretty much how that's pretty much the way to go. Fun fact, like Thailand was the first country I went to after getting hired by Bare Metal. Just because I didn't know how much I can survive on uh the salary I had. I was like worried I'd run out of money or something, so I thought, I should go to Thailand because I know it's cheap there. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I visited Chiang Mai a few times, but I've never been to Bangkok yet. I really miss the papaya salad in Thailand. Only the Thais know how to make papaya salad that is like spicy enough where I can enjoy it. Because I like really spicy food. Um, and even here in Malaysia, they don't make the papaya salad spicy enough. Yeah, right? It's like hella cheap there. It's so cheap. And the food there is like so good. Like any one of those. What? My girlfriend screamed something irrelevant in the other room. But yeah, like any one of the restaurants in Thailand could easily be like a 3 to 4 Michelin star restaurant. Crazy how good the food is there. Like I could eat pad thai, like pad thai with prawns every day if it didn't make me fat. Just so good. You have like the green curry. Curry's so good. Sometimes they'll give you like a plate with sticky rice and mango as a dessert. I just thought that was really awesome. Like a complimentary sticky rice and mango dessert. Well, if you ever get the chance, Madari, I highly recommend trying Thai food. Yeah. I think Indian food, Thai food, and Chinese food are kind of like really up there. I think they're uh my three favorite cuisines. But man, a lot of the European stuff is amazing too. Like all food is good in general. I even like the fish and chips in UK is like really good. You can't find fish and chips uh like authentic fish and chips very easily. Chinese and Thai restaurant are the same for Google search. I'd visit China more often because I have family back there, like blood family. Uh, if if the internet if you can if you could access the internet without a VPN, I would visit China more often. like my dad married another woman, who's my aunt. So whenever I'm there, she cooks like the most amazing homemade Chinese food like you'll ever find anywhere. It's completely different uh to like Chinese takeout in America and I would guess Canada too. I haven't been to Canada, but I would imagine the Chinese restaurants are fairly similar between the two countries. But yeah, like authentic Chinese food is so much uh so much more more different than than Chinese takeout. But I grew up on like Americanized Chinese food, so I always thought that was kind of the norm until I visited China in my teens. The main difference is there's less fried stuff. American Chinese food has a lot of fried food. You know, like General Tso's chicken or whatever. A lot of the food there is like fried and sometimes has like cream in it and other stuff like that. Um, it's very rarely like fried stuff in authentic Chinese food. At least like for like home cooking. In restaurants is more, of course. Yeah, I love calamari. I think squid is one of the best proteins you can have, right? There's this place in Italy, I remember there's this place in Italy where they serve like the best fried calamari and squid. No, not Siri. What the fuck? Shut up, Siri. Oh my god, how do you turn off Siri? The best protein are the hearts of your enemies. It's only best it's only best if the hearts are still beating. Like you have to like just like rip it out of their chest and while it's still like bleeding and connected by a few arteries, that's when you like, just like slurp it down. You know what's crazy? I actually met someone in Thailand. Like no joke, like I actually met someone in Thailand uh who actually played Exanima and was like a fan of the game. But I haven't been like messaged by anyone who said, "Hey, I met you in Thailand." So who knows? It was just like a really surreal moment for me when I realized that like people in real life play Exanima and I can actually see them in real life. No way, really? You're the one who met me in Thailand? No way. Yeah, I didn't think so. That would have been insane. Insane luck of the draw right there. Hey, Bucky. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the game. It's pretty difficult at first. The game's kind of difficult at first. It took me about an hour to get used to the controls, but after that it was pretty fun. You know, it'd be awesome, like playing the game for the first time and also like listening to a dev talk about the game. I wish I could do that. I still need to go play through the sewer levels. I haven't done that yet, but I will after the GI ups for sure. Just be busy playing Destiny and also playing, well, not playing, but working in Unreal Engine. Please do commentary on one of your streams one day. Yeah, sure. Just hit me up. Although I am in like Malaysian time zone, so I have no idea when your streams are. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Mind you, I'm not I'm not much of a commentator. I'm more of like a lame shitlord who just laughs at his own jokes. That's pretty much me. I want to see Maddox streaming again too. That would be the best. I think there was going to be like some sort of video. I think we're going to like update the video. What is it called? The video preview of Exanima on the Steam page. Like after, I think after the arena update or on the release of the arena update. I think there were some plans to update the marketing on the Steam page because like we haven't updated that in since the projects have started, I guess. So there's still, yeah, trailer, not preview. That's right. So you're like watching all the stuff from before the game even existed. Like watching 5-year-olds, 7-year-old content Steam page and you're buying the game. Yeah, it does need updating. Sure. There's a few mechanics coming, a few new mechanics coming to arena mode, so there's going to have to be like a video showcase of all the stuff coming. Don't want to get you guys too hyped up though, like it's just gonna be a video. Still waiting for custom reticle coloring. Yeah. There's just like this backlog of small quality of life features that haven't been added yet because there's just a lot of really important stuff to work on first. But I'm pretty sure like custom cursor color could easily be added within a few hours. No. No, the video will not tell you the release date. Maddox spank me in D2? Possible. They rely me on they rely on me to carry. In PvP matches I'm always the one with the highest number of kills. Although Maddox does rank in pretty high. Usually second. Maddox surprisingly really good at PvP. Kieran too. Kieran's really good at PvP. Maybe I shouldn't say surprisingly. They might take it the wrong way. Yeah, imagine if Maddox didn't play Grim Dawn and instead used all that free time to add in custom uh cursor colors. Like what is up with that? What a slacker, right? I'm just kidding. It's not like I'm bitter or anything, like that he didn't invite me to play Grim Dawn as well. The rest of the devs. That's not it. Just saying, you know. If I had to criticize the thing about BM is how they organize their big updates roadmap. Yeah, the thing is there is no organization. Just like a general idea where we're going. I guess that's a positive and a negative of not having a publisher. Positive in that like everything that gets released is polished and is good content. But negative is that there's not really any deadlines. So stuff can take a while. Oh my god, getting grounded from the internet. I would rather have like water shut off. I'd rather have my water service shut off than my internet service. Because I can just go out and buy like bottled water. I can just like take sponge baths, but I can't live without the internet. That'd be impossible. Now you guys just gotta think about Deathros sponge bathing himself off the hot Malaysian sun with Darren at his side, sponge bathing each other. That's what Exanima needs. Exanima needs sponge baths. Like you have to go through the sewers, right? You imagine that the player would want to have a sponge bath after going through the sewers. Like it's so nasty down there. You have like monster blood and guts all over your armor. You've been wading through basically excrement, like human waste. And who knows how long that human waste has been down there. Like like wouldn't it be nice to have a sponge bath after all that? I know I would appreciate one. Well, you'll just have to ask Maddock directly for that, for sex mods and penile physics. Maddox's gonna think like, hey, how come I keep getting these weird questions every time Zeth streams? I keep getting these sexually related questions every time Zeth does his streams and ah. Yeah, that would be a better way of phrasing it. Definitely be a much better way of phrasing it. Just don't like mention me, the the request. We're all good. No, you don't say that. That's the worst thing to say. Not that. Anything but that. And this arm is really warped. Gotta do a fixer upper on this arm. Wait, then so no one's played Beyond Light yet, right? Or Destiny 2. Has anyone even played Destiny 2 here? Like I still am curious how that's going to go. Well, I guess I could just go watch a video after the stream. Whatever. Whoa. Apparently the servers are swamped right now from PC. They did do a good job of hyping it up. I think they released it at a right time too. Released the update at an opportune time. Alright, I think we just need to work on the head and then the shield. And we're good to go. I want to do some restructuring. Here. If I don't do some redesigning here, Maohao's gonna be angry at me. Let's see. I kind of want to get like a sense of how big these spikes are gonna be. Um, I want these spikes to be a bit smaller. These are a bit cartoonishly big. Oh, that a bit slimmer too. Speak of the devil. Some of these aren't even positioned in the right area. Wait, what the heck? There's like no recording piece for that one. I guess we should just get rid of that curve on the end. I'm just gonna do that. Wash this one down. A bit flatter, more shield-like. I actually have to be aware of like uh how much volume this thing is. How much volume the 3D model of the shield is, because the way the engine actually calculates the volume of the character mesh and then translates that into the physics. So that's how, like, when you make a tall character or like a short character or whatever kind of changes you make in the character creation, the engine calculates the mass um, and the volume of the character. It's pretty nuts. And then that translates into uh, how the character animates. I do have to be aware of like how thick everything is, because that will affect the animations. Yeah, I know, Maha. I was just playing the long con on you. Like, I knew exactly what you were trying to say, but I was just like, yeah, I'll just leave that there just to annoy Mahao. So does the engine, for example, animate this guy's mesh on the fly? No. Not on the fly. Um, so how the animation works, right? There's like physically simulated muscles, essentially. But you still need like some input to like animate, to determine how the animation goes. Otherwise, it's just gonna, computer is not going to know how something is going to be animated. I wouldn't say that they're on the fly animated, but the muscles that are pulling everything and contracting and decontracting, that's all on the fly, I'd imagine. It appears angled a bit funny to do that. Alright, I gotta draw on the finger pads for these 3 spikes here. 4 spikes here. Wait, this one actually has a finger pad, fingertip. It's just not in the right place. I gotta, let's go hide the rest of the body so I'm not like dragging the entire mesh with it. Go group that. Right, now we can work on the shield. Ah, so much better. Go pull this out a bit. So you've been sending Madoc updates of the creature. Is there a surprise on the opening? I really should send him more updates. But I kind of already established the silhouette and basically the general direction this character's going. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a surprise. I have been sending him stuff. Not recently. I guess like after you work with a team for like 5 years and counting, there is like a general amount of trust between everyone. Yeah, I haven't added anything new since the torso on the back. And he hasn't made any other comments on the other stuff, so I usually send him stuff if I'm adding something that is pretty significant or changes something in a meaningful way. Um, yeah, definitely should. I should just send some screenings after this. Yeah, scale's easy to fix though, right? Like, you can even do that in Engine. I don't even have to like sculpt it at a smaller scale. You can just do that on Engine end. Yeah, generally, surprises aren't usually a good thing. You're doing like contract work. You don't want to surprise the people you're working for. That usually ends up kind of badly. Like, oh yeah, I surprised you with work that you don't like. Yeah, not so good. Yeah, it's actually kind of a huge responsibility to make these things because um, right now I'm actually defining a look for these monsters, um, which is kind of a huge responsibility. Like imagine if you were the artist uh, who was in charge of designing a look for like the Halo Spartan or something really iconic. So I have to keep in mind that that's actually something I'm doing right now. And if Maddock hires new artists, they would have to like make stuff that looks like this. So I'm very mindful of like what details I add and what details I don't add to the stuff uh, to these monsters. Because it's kind of like a butterfly effect, right? Um, every action that I do right now is going to affect future stuff. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the mouth yet though. In a bit. I'm hoping I can get all the details done in the next 20 or so minutes. Actually, 30 minutes because I started pretty late. Yeah, I still have 30 minutes to go for a 2 hour time allotment. Just working on some stuff in UE4 and I couldn't put it down. Okay, get some more tea. Yeah, Bear Mal is unfortunately not hiring. I know you're half joking there, Midari, but like I found that like companies don't actually like it if you say that you're gonna work for free. Because it kind of says that you don't value your work very highly. And since you don't value your stuff that highly, you're going to sell it for free. I don't know. Maybe like some indie studios would take you up on that, but yeah. I think people like Maddock would be questionable about asking people to work for free. Isn't Yandere Dev more of like a YouTuber than an actual developer? Like that's I always thought like he was more of a YouTuber. Like he just works on a game, uh, mainly for content for his YouTube channel. He needs like yandere boobs to become big as a Twitch streamer, though, right? I don't think he's thick enough for like Twitch streaming. Can I curve the main spike slightly more? No matter how, I'm not doing that. That's impossible. Why would I do that? What a dumb suggestion. No, I'm kidding. I did that. I was gonna do that anyway. Hey Penguin, I am making a monster for the game Exanima. Right now I'm working on the shield part, but this is the whole monster here. I actually need to curve the whole shield a little bit more, not just the spike. I'm gonna move the spike out like so, and then we'll move the fleshy part, meat shield up a bit too. A bit too flat. Yum. Gotta get that roundness in. Monster. Yes, it's a monster. A fail on the first level would be so awesome. Well, it could happen. I mean, we joked about it, but it could happen. Maybe that's a bit too, just a little bit too, a little bit too curved. Probably pull this out too. Yeah. Look at those spikes. You can like gore people and tear them apart with the gnarly spikes. Badass. The nightmare mode for Exanima would be like Darren fading in and out of the walls, and he'll just like whisper like, "I never loved you anyway. You're terrible at protecting me. How could you betray me like this?" That would be nightmare mode. Okay, let's go do a once over and like see what I actually need to do next. I think I need to add like fingernails to all of these hands. Yeah, I should. After that, I think we'll do like the very final detailed pass, which is just using our cellulitis brush, but more carefully. And doing a little bit of Damien standard. I think this I should be good to go. Well, let's go add fingernails, and then I think we can finish up this sculpt tonight. Get to it. Your fingernail. Let's go shrink it down. Go rotate it. And then we can turn this into a insert brush. Then we can just like really quickly just insert all the fingernails. Massive fingernails, aren't they? Let's scale this down a bit. Go. Right. Insert brush, new. And like, here's a hand. Go here. Whoa. Okay, multiple subdivision. Let's go make a duplicate. Solo, geometry, delete lower. Alright, now we can work on this layer. I can just the claws here. To turn off solo mode. Wait, that there. That. Let's turn off RGB. Turn off transparency. Like insert that in. Pop that sucker in. Thumb there. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Actually, we can probably smaller and then just make it wider. Let's go do that again because those. Hey Valtex, welcome to the stream. Go do that again here. Going down. It's big. Let's go make it smaller. Well, of course, like move these around a bit because they're kind of out of position as they are now. But we'll get to that after we insert all of the. This pinky is massive. Go scale this down first. Add the fingernail. That's better. Doesn't have to be perfect because this detail is tiny. Keep doing that to the other hands, and then we'll go back and use the move brush and actually move them into. You just gotta get the rough approximation of where they'll be. Fine tune it from there. Hey, welcome, Shark X Man. Yeah, Exanima is like a physics-based dungeon crawling RPG combat sim. And yes, it's available on Steam. Almost done here with shooting all the nails. Almost done. Then we can move on to the fun part of adjusting all these fingernails so that they're right place. Oh boy. Having so much fun right here. To be fair, I did dig myself a hole. I did dig myself into a design hole by adding this many fingers, this many hands. I guess it's really all on me. Alright, let's go do the mask and just use the move tool. Oh man, gotta wiggle out the fingers though. Crack all the knuckles. Yeah, if you look closely, you'll find curious details like that. If you look really closely at the little tentacle monster in the skeleton, you'll see that I include a little anus, but it's like at the very back. You can't really see it in game. You have to like open it up. You have to open it up in like ZBrush, and then you'll be able to see like the little butthole that I put on the on the back of the creature. I don't know if Maddock noticed, but that was pretty funny. like a little Easter egg. No one knows but me and the chat here. Yeah, I've been working on it for a couple of hours. Let's see what are they doing. Oh yeah, let's go move the arms. Yeah, I do. Move the fingertips so that they embed a bit better because right now they're kind of floating. You guys can see them in like so. Probably, hold on. I'm actually gonna, where's, getting mixed up here. Gonna, move the fingertips a bit because they look a bit blocky. Just like knock them down a peg. The geometry's gonna be a lot better. Go do that real quick. Like tap the smooth. Just so they don't look blocky. I know it's a kind of a minor detail, but I do care about stuff like this. That down. Okay, now we can start moving stuff around. Eyes. Oh, we should save this. Let's go save this so we don't lose a lot of work. It's a bit annoying how the other arms are getting in the way. What can you do? Topology here is kind of bad, but it shouldn't matter too much for baking. This is like super small. Be like a few pixels, really. But I do want to make it look at least somewhat presentable. Okay, I think these two front arms are done. Slide those back to. So what exactly is the retopology process? You'll see. It's basically where I take this model into Modo and then I build a low polygon mesh around the outside. And then that will actually be the game model. And then the high polygon mesh that I'm working on right now, that would be the basis of that's what's, the normal map will be baked off of the high poly map, high poly mesh. And then after the normal map is baked, you apply the normal map to the low poly mesh. So the low poly mesh looks pretty much identical to the high poly mesh, but the geometry is much lower. The polygons are much lower and the geometry is much more optimized for video games. It's a little bit complicated. It's a bit complex if you've never heard of the process before, but if you see it, it'll make a lot of sense. It's actually pretty simple. Yeah. Yeah. Hide arm. Cool. Finish up this one. Hopefully we can get the rest of the sculpting done. Okay, that looks good enough for like a tiny little claw hand detail. It's in game. It's gonna be so like on the monitor. It's gonna be like that big. like that big at most. Players like around that size, right? So they should be good. Oops. What else are we? I feel like the shield still needs work. We should get to the head but I want to stuff around with the shield first. I think it's because we made the shield have a. I think we made the shield more curved, so inside part of the shield has to follow that curve. I think Maddox likes it. Let's get you some Damien Standard on his head, and then we'll go use the cellulitis brush. Finish up the details. The bit. Like this model is a bit low poly. I might have to subdivide. All right, let's go subdivide. Um, Subdivide, and then we'll use our cellulitis brush. Yeah, it has to be like resolution because it's big boy. Uh, that alpha. Let's go the a lot of polys. Guess we have to. Yeah, gonna have to use this many polys. Down the by a bit. Oh my god, it's really chugging. I don't think ZBrush likes OBS very much. We can turn it up to hyper mode. Oh, not silent performance. Bro, let's go turn it up to turbo mode. Hopefully this. I don't have anything else running, do I? I'll close Firefox. I'll exit Steam. Exit Epic Games Launcher. That probably takes resources. And that's all I can close. Yeah, hopefully this works. Hopefully it's a little bit faster. His chest needs some work actually. Go bump up the. I update the poly paint on this guy. Too. go turn the poly paint off actually because it's kind of hindering me instead of actually helping uh, that. Because I want to see what direction these wrinkles are going in. Really important. Establish the wrinkles, cellulitis wrinkles. Go change to darker colors so it's not super harsh on the eyes. Headphones keep getting in the way. Headphone cord. Ah, later, Veltex. Thanks for coming. Bacon. Tasty bacon. Oh shoot, we've already gone past our 2 hour mark. Um, yes, I'm probably gonna end the stream here tonight. We'll pick up again later tomorrow. I think we can get all the detailing done tomorrow. Just have to do like this very, very small detail bit, get everything done. And we're done. Yep, cheers guys. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Always fun to have people watch the stream.